say no, I'm gonna work till I show, what?
Ito yung train, no? Ito yung float switch, no? Build sensor. So, buksan natin. Bakit kaya ganun? Minsan gagana, minsan hindi. May nag-install ng build alarm sensor, pero naka-ano siya, nakaganyan siya, oh. So napasok yung tubig doon. Tatanggalin natin ito ngayon para matanggal yung float switch sa builds, no? Pag tinanggal dito mga guys, makikita nyo yun, wala, napasok siya ng tubig yun. So ayan, basa yung tubig ng wire. Ayan, pasok siya ng tubig, kaya pala kakaproblema yung ating builds sensor. Good evening everyone. 10 o'clock in the evening. I have the communication with a shipmate that our build sensor is having a false alarm. So I open it and I check that the sensor with a magnet switch and micro switch has a water inside. So I clean it with a penetrating oil, and then I just connect the red and the blue wire going to my multimeter and on the sensor, and I do a continuity check on it. As you can see, once I put the tip of my floater, the magnet start to move. In this way, the contact between the red and the blue wire will be close and open. Our sensors or alarm monitoring on our build system is working on the principle with the principle of electromagnetism. Same polarity repel and opposite polarity attract. So the floater itself has a magnet tip on it, and this metal part of my micro switch also has a magnet on it. So once the floater move up, the contact will be closed and the alarm be activated, and when the floater moves down, the contact will open and the alarm is deactivated. So for you guys, aspirant ETO or aspirant ETR or even ETR or ETO on board, when doing a maintenance on build sensor, you must need to open this to see what's going on inside. So once again, I just clean the tip of my micro switch magnet, and also I just clean the tip of my float devices. So I do a simulation again. So once we move the magnet like this start moving, and like this, it will open the contact between the red and the blue and remove like that. So for you to see closer, you see this one when moved like that. Take note that this has magnet, also this one has a magnet. So I put a metal on it, so you will see how strong the magnet is. You see, it has a magnet. Also this one has a magnet. See, very strong magnet. Using a silicone sealant, I put here so we can minimize the penetration of water inside. Like that, we can put silicone sealant there. Then also here we can put silicone sealant for you to eliminate the water from coming in. So this is the preventive maintenance that we need to do in repairing some of the bilges. So we can put now this can remove the excess sealant. This will help the water from penetrating in, and we can put back the holder. This is the holder, as you will find. You see, I have the holder. We can put like this, like that. Then we can put the individual key. Okay, ito guys. So iaangat natin to, no? Angat natin. Yun. Yun. Kaya na silicone. So kabit ko na doon. Kakabit ko na yung wire ko. Gabi na ngayon, gabi. So ito guys, kakabit natin ito. Gamit kayo ng gloves para di kayo makuryente. With sensor alert. So sensor alert. Crimper. Crimper tools. Ito. Napakahalaga nito. Crimper tools. Sabihin din na lang. Engine room. Engine room, come in. Engine room, pasok.
Sir, go ahead, sir.
May alam ba yung port side?
Mag-hold number 4, port side. Nag-alarma dito, sir.
Yan, may alarm?
Sir Lex, cargo hold number 4.
May alarm pa rin ngayon?
Pula pa rin dito sa Lex, pula pa rin.
Yan, nakapula?
Yes, Sir Lex, pula pa rin.
Yan, ano pa rin?
Pula pa rin, Sir Lex, pula.
Yun, sensor sila na. Kailangan doon palitan. Controller, pasok.
Look, sir.
Okay na yung bilge dyan, okay na ba yung bilge?
Okay na, sir. Sabi ni, sir, ni wiper na green na sa port side.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Port side, cargo number 4, thank you. Green na, wala nang alarm.
Wala na alarm. Green na. Cargo hold bilge number 4, port side.
Yun guys, bali. Okay na, no? Wala nang alarm doon sa ating bilge number 4, cargo hold port side. Yun, so ito, babalutan na lang natin ng tape, no? Papunta doon sa ating sensor. Yun ang sensor natin guys. Modified, pero orderan ko na rin ng bago yan. Paborito ko, no? Gamitan nyo ng rubberized tape para hindi mapasok ng tubig bago nyo lagyan ng electrical tape. Ito yung magandang gamitin, no? Rubberized tape. So ayan na guys, no? Ilagyan ko na lang ng cable tie. Mahigpit na yan. Then siyempre kailangan nyo putulin yan ng cutter. Ito yung cutter natin, no? Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Okay, ito na yung ating wire ng bilge. Ayun, nandito yan. Tatabi natin ng konti kasi nasasali yan ng container ship. Ayun. Ito na yung wire, pasok, punta doon. Then yan, ilagyan natin ng base sa punta doon. Okay na guys, maraming salamat. Ito nga pala yung mga tools ko. Ayusin ko na lang to dahil gabi na, no? Kailangan nating magpahinga. Ang oras ngayon dito ay mahalaga na meron kayong timba para pag meron kayong mga ginamit na tools, no, madali yung masecure. Saka ko na yan aayusin bukas dahil dito ay alas 2 na ng madaling araw mga guys. So maraming salamat. Sana may natutunan kayo sa aking vlog for today, how to fix a faulty bilge sensor alarm. So yun ang nakita natin, no? Nagkaroon ng tubig doon sa, ayan guys, nagkaroon ng tubig sa loob mismo ng micro switch. So isa yan sa mga tip na paano mag preventive maintenance ng cargo hold bilge alarm. Yun guys, magamit ko guys, mahalaga yan, no? Wala tayong iiwanan dito sa loob ng cargo hold. Yun, sa isang maliit na trabaho, napakaraming tools na kailangan. Ito, bilge sensor. Ito nga pala yung takip nyo, napakabigat guys. So, yung bilge sa port side, ito yung sa starboard side. Yan, nga pala yung container ship. Wala nang laman. Yeah, right. Ating cargo deck, no? Ilatag dito. Crate natin mga guys. Gabi na ngayon dito. Malalim na ang gabi. Paligid natin guys. Yun. Thank you sa panonood. Subscribe sa YouTube channel. Shout out! Okay! Yan natin.
Hey!
Yun. Complex. Ano ginawa nyo dyan? Yan, nagkabit kami ng bagong motor mga guys.